back to this episode of my Gypsy Life. So hopefully you have been paying attention. If not, today is Sunday, last day at the shop. After this, I'll be camping pretty well on Crown Land, and then whenever I do get a chance, I'll be staying over there at Jeff's hunting camp on the weekends as well. So right now, I'm just cleaning the van, so I'm gonna pull everything out. I got a lot of stuff out already. Pull the carpet out, I'll clean it, and definitely need to clean the front. All right, but yeah, other than that, things are all right. I'm running a little low on food myself. Little Bones has at least another 2 weeks of food. Lucky guy, but I'm pretty sure I got enough. I can stretch it out and make it through. And then with the first check, we'll go ahead and do a grocery shop for the next episode to see what kind of shit you can actually keep in a van and eat now that I've been in it 3 months. My eating habits have definitely changed. A lot more pasta now, rice, canned stuff, right? This week I'm gonna get my little barbecue going, so I'll be able to buy like burgers and stuff. Bones is eating something. Come here. Come here. Oh, bud. He's being a little bastard. He's into everything, being a pup and all. But yeah, so let me get this all. It's kind of a fucking pigsty right now. So I'm gonna clean it all up, reorganize, and we'll be right back. All right, so it's like a day or so later. I did clean the van, but then I've been working out of it, so I do gotta clean. I just gotta make my bed. Little Bones is outside goofing around right now. So basically, I'm just waiting. I'm probably gonna miss the grocery store. Just waiting on some cash that's owed to me, and then I've definitely got to go grocery shopping somehow tonight. I guess I got to go all the way back to fucking town. I'm just at the shop, just finished unloading, reorganizing for the rest of the week. So we're heading back to the city tomorrow. So I'm done up in Sudbury for now. We did finished off the last job today up here. And then after TO, I'm going to push and hopefully get everything done tomorrow. And then that puts us up in Muskoka for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully Rob says I can bring the fucking van next weekend. That's really the only time I can. And get a ride back, because I live in the van, so like I got to make sure I have somewhere to stay for the 2 weeks that it's going to take him to do all the body work. But once the body work's done, I'm going to take this weekend, which will be part of the new or next episode, and we're pulling this kitchen counter cupboard and all that right out. I got a fridge coming this weekend, so I'm going to install the fridge and then rebuild the cupboard all around it. Hopefully I'm going to lose some storage, but I might gain some storage the way I'm going to build it. If it's the size I think it is, then it should work out pretty good. And then after that, the following weekend, hopefully I go up to my sister's, pick up all my tools and shit. I'm getting a storage rack that fits on the back of the van, so I'll be picking that up this weekend. So we'll be filming, installing that and stuff as well. And then when I go to my sister's next weekend, I get to get my tools. So I'll have my chainsaw, my weed eater, my post digger. I got all kinds of shit. So I'm gonna have to empty the van out, bring all out here, reorganize everything, right? And then when I go down to Texas, I'll have fucking power. I'll have all my fucking tools. I'll have my chainsaw for dropping those trees. I'll have the different weed eater attachments for doing everything, cutting the brush. And I got to start ripping that trailer down. So we're gonna try and salvage all the electrical wire out of it that we can use, all the plumbing, and then what else? Any of the wood and stuff too, man. And then oh, my money's coming soon. Just got the message, so I might make it to fucking the grocery store. I don't know why I just flipped around. I went to swipe the message off, but whatever. So Little Bones are just out exploring, letting them use the washroom and stuff, and then we've got to go get a ride and get some supplies, because I'm pretty sick of fucking chili and stew. So I'll be in the hotel in the next couple of days, so I'll be able to cook inside, which will be nice. I'll probably still sleep in the van. Last time we were at the hotel, Bones did not want to go in or out of the hotel. I guess he's not used to like doors and hallways, being outside most of his life now. But as far as goes, living in the van, I'm making it work. I do got to make some more adjustments on how the inside's set up to make it a little more easier, a little more convenient. But I gotta say, I'm very glad I got rid of that fucking apartment that was costing me $1,000 a month, and I didn't have a kitchen, and I didn't have my own washroom either, man. Like fuck, like, and it's just getting worse and worse up here. So I'm very happy to start building on that land in Texas. That's for sure, man. I cannot wait to get back down there here in the fall. So the van life's going good for me. I personally don't mind it. It obviously gets frustrating sometimes when you run low on water and shit. And I had to wait the 2 weeks for the paycheck, so I get paid this Thursday, but 500 right off the top is gone, and then a couple another 100 off of it goes to other places. So I'll have like fuck $150, but I get paid weekly, so I've only got to get through one more week after this fucking check, because it's gonna be very little. But as long as I get all stocked up, which I'm planning on doing with the first bit of cash that I get, I'm gonna be fucking just fine. So just a matter of getting to my sister's to get the generator, because camping on crown land and shit like that, and you just don't have power. You got to cook on a fire, which is fine. Obviously, I have no problem with that, but it's a pain in the ass when you only have stews and chili. Like, just a pain in the ass. I'd like to cook some burgers, maybe fucking. I got lucky and I got some chicken last night. Friends of mine invited me down, so I had a nice hot shower, which was fucking. You don't realize how luxury that is, having a shower when you fucking don't have one, right? Here he comes. You all done playing, little Bones? Yeah? So he's got his little bed and stuff back there. I got his food all set up. He's got a few toys now. Actually, one of the owners from the jobs we were on last week brought him a couple of toys. So a couple solid tennis balls. And he's actually really good at fetch. It only took me 10 minutes to get him to bring it back to me the first time, and now he brings it back to me every time. So he's doing fucking fantastic. He's still got enough food for like a week and a half still. But I got to cut his feeding down to 3 times a day instead of 4. He's pretty well packed on the weight again, so he's healthy again. My next paycheck where I don't lose 90% of it to getting caught up, I'm going to take him over to the groomers, get his nails done, give him a little spa day. He'll get his all washed up. So today, I don't know if you can see it, but his eye, he come off the roof down the ladder, and his fucking eye gushing blood, man. So I guess he was up under the van, cut himself real good, but we got it all cleaned up. He's all wiped off, all the blood's gone. It's a pretty big gash, but I think it's going to heal real quick. He's going to do just fine, right? So I'm just sitting having a beer, waiting for my money to show up, and then we're heading to the grocery store, baby. So I'm just picking up some small shit tonight. So our next episode, we'll start off in the grocery store, and then right after that, we'll be rearranging the van, pulling that shelf out, putting the back storage unit on it, and then shit, man, I'm doing all right. And then after that, I gotta get a couple paychecks, and I gotta get that power steering pump fucking fixed. It's the only thing I didn't fix down south, but I would have never made it home if I spent that money, because I made it back with $25 American in my pocket. That was it, and I made that last for 2 weeks. So you really learn how to budget, that's for sure, when you're living in the fucking on the road and in the van, right? So, but my next step is to get all my info, my birth certificate and all that shit. I gotta go to the Ontario Services here. I'm used to calling it the DMV. Get my license address changed and shit. Since I don't live at the other place, I've got to get it. I don't know where to send it to. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I guess I'll buy a P.O. box or some shit, right? And then That way, when I go back down to Texas, I can get everything transferred down there. I'll have Texas plates on this thing. I'll get my insurance down there. I'll split my license over and stuff. And then if they want me back to come up another season, they can pay me extra for being out of town everywhere I go, because I'll be technically live in Texas, right? So, which I do now. Actually, it's not technically, I do. I'm just up here working. Like, but honestly, when it comes to being in Ontario and shit, if it wasn't for this job, I would have never came back, man. Like, I've never felt at home in Ontario. I've never actually felt at home in Canada. I know that's being half my life here. It's never had that feeling at home. I know people that have never left their hometown, and that always fucking always made me like, why the fuck would you want to stay here, kind of deal, right? But I definitely, every time I go south, I fucking feel like I'm at fucking home, man. Like, no, the further south I go, the more at home and happier I feel, right? So I'm obviously being selfish and moving down there on the land. So, you know, I just can't help it, man. I love it down there. But little Bones, the van is definitely his home. He doesn't like going too far from the van. I got him inside last night. Took about 20 minutes for him to finally come inside the house. And then Devin let him up on the couch, and then he didn't want to leave. But so he come with me again today, of course, right? And he did real good. The job there, the lady brought him out some water, even though I had water for him and stuff. They wanted to just make sure he had water, and then her daughter come over after work and fucking wanted to see the dog, and then so pretty well. But look at him, he's all tired out. But he's finally stopped trying to sit on my lap, because I know he's going to be such a big fucking dog. I can't have him on my lap when I'm driving, because when he gets huge, I'm not going to be able to even be able to fucking drive. So I'm glad he's finally figured out the passenger seat's his. I put his little blanket up there, so I guess that kind of helped out a little bit. And then he loves hanging his head out the window, so I can't deny him that, right? So tonight, once I do get paid, the grocery store will probably be fucking closed, and the beer store is obviously fucking closed. So I gotta go get a pizza, probably pick up some pre-rolls, and I definitely need to get back a case of water, and that. So I think the next big purchase for the van is gonna be a fucking holding tank for water, and then whether I run it somehow so I can run it outside and I can wash up outside. I really don't need running water in the van. My buddy keeps bugging me about that. Get a sink, get water. Like, I don't need a sink. I've got a wash tub. I just put my dishes in there. You actually don't need, I've never really liked using hot water to wash dishes, because bacteria grows faster in hot water than cold. Unless you boil your fucking plates and shit, you're not killing any bacteria with hot water, man. So putting it in the wash pan and shit works just as good. Fucking, they still come out just as clean. I've got a dish rack I'm going to be installing this weekend, so you'll see that. So it will hold up all my dishes and my cutlery. And then, yeah, so other than that, I just figured this episode should just be me babbling, talking, letting you know how it's going, the pros and cons. Obviously, the cons are you got no running water half the time. You're lucky if you can get hydro. But if you know me, you know I'm going to make it. You know I can fucking survive. I can start a fire. I can fucking go a day or two, even if I have to, not eating and shit, right? But I try not to do that, because that's not healthy. But the main thing is just having water. You don't realize how much water you consume when you're at home. You just turn on the tap, or you hop in the shower, you turn on your fucking dishwasher and shit, right? It really makes you appreciate having water, and not even so much running water, just water in general, right? Like, so that's kind of a pro and a con all at the same time, because there's no reason, like, I don't know, I'm not happy owning a bunch of shit or having shit. Like, I don't need that shit. I've owned a TV once, and then I gave it away just recently. Like, I only had it for a couple months, man. I lived in my apartment I got it in August. I didn't even move in until the middle of September, so I paid 2 months rent, never even was fucking there. Like, didn't even step foot in the door. And then August, so September, was probably like end of October, I bought a TV, and then I fucking gave it away in November or December. When did I go south? I guess it would be January. So I had it for like 3 months. I maybe turned it on fucking 10 times at the most, in 3 months that I had it. I just don't watch TV, man. Never have though. That was the first time I've ever owned a TV in my life, right? And never owned a couch, never owned a dresser. Other than when I was a kid, mom made us use the dresser and shit, right? But other than that, I've always been annoyed. Just I should have bought a van years ago because it would have been better than fucking living nowhere like I was, right? So yeah, the be able to just go is amazing. I love that part. I definitely love the traveling part, of course. Google come up and told me there in the last 1,000 days I've been to 291 cities, which is a lot, I guess. Like, it's no one else fucking that I know has been anywhere close to that, right? So, other than, well, my friend Jen travels a lot. She's actually in South Africa, so hopefully she's having a fucking safe time. I gave her a couple places to go visit while she's there. She's actually flew into the same spot I was at a couple years back when I went. But she's only there for the 2 weeks. I believe it's only 2 weeks. I don't know. I was there for a couple, like 2 months, something like that. But either way, things are going good. I'm making some changes to the van this weekend, which are going to upgrade it, make it a lot better and a lot easier. And then, yeah, the weekend after, I'll have my generator. So when I'm full on the, like, we got a big job, I guess, couple jobs up here again. So I'll be on Crown land again. So I'll have my generator so I can have hydro, even if I just use it to cook or whatever and just have a fire for fun, right? So next week we'll go grocery shopping, probably this week though. So I'll film that and then I'll film up all the adjustments and tweaking we're doing with the van. But I must say you can never have enough storage. So make sure you, when you do this, make sure you make a lot of storage, right? So I've got my clothes and my work stuff all figured out. It's just this front half now, especially with the fridge, which is going to take up more room. But technically, I really can't really use it until I get the off-grid, the deck, and the solar panel set up. So by the end of summer, probably once the festival's done and paid for, because that's $2,000 out of our pocket here in the boneyard, straight off the top. And that's not even my own food and my own beer and shit, man. So probably closer to $2,500. So once that's done and over with, it might honestly be my last year being attending it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Like, I will drive from Texas if I'm able to do the festival, but I might have to arrange and pay for everything, but not actually be able to make it. So we'll see. So if you're gonna come this year, because it might be my last year physically being there. Even though we'll continue to host it, continue to get the music for it, as it gets bigger and bigger every year. So hopefully next year I'm able to get time off while I'm down in Texas and come up, because tell you the truth, I'm not planning on coming back unless these guys offer me a lot more fucking money, man. I make all right money right now, but I should be making a lot more for what I can fucking do, that's for sure, man. But that's a whole nother topic, whole nother fucking day, a whole nother episode or something to talk about that. But either way, I told him I'd finish the season out. That way I can square up my bills in Canada, get everything squared around here before I take off. Probably be shortly after September. I might hold out until the end of October. And then, because I got Ilsa's coming at the end of October, and I got a big job out in British Columbia in November. I've got to go out and get started. So I want to be back in Texas before Christmas, man. And I actually got to fly down and do a wedding. Now that we become an ordained minister, I got my officially first wedding that I know 100% is going to happen. Not like the last one. The reason why I got it, I figured they weren't getting married anyways, but sure as shit, I get my paperwork done, and they were fucking over. It was like, I thought you guys were getting married, but whatever. Nobody takes that shit serious anymore, I guess, right? But yeah, living on the road like I do, obviously I'm single. I fucking probably never find no one that will live this life with me, that's for sure. But and you know what? If you're not gonna travel with me, you're not staying at my house in Texas either. Like, so fucking don't even think you're gonna sit at home, fucking doing nothing, living for free. But either way, that's enough babbling for now. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of my Gypsy Life. And I know this episode was supposed to be up on Monday, but today's Tuesday. I never got a chance to do this yesterday because I worked a fucking ungodly amount of hours yesterday. And which I need to, though. I need the money, right? So I can't complain. But by the time I was done organizing and cleaning the van again, it was fucking late. And Debo and them invited me down for dinner, and then it was fucking go ahead and shower, which was awesome. I probably did stink. Fucking been doing the washcloth shower a couple days there, just because I don't have water, obviously. So I'll never take that for granted ever again. You know, not like I used to. And then, so yeah, we'll be. I found quite a few spots around here where I can get cleaned up from now on. Obviously, Moonlight Beach. Now that I've been there and I know it's dog friendly and stuff, I can go down, take a dip, at least get washed up and cleaned up. But yeah, it was really nice to have a nice hot fucking shower. And I gotta say, their shower is awesome. It's got 2 shower heads, so one hits you from this way, one hits you from this way. It was fucking awesome for the first shower in a couple days, right? Truth be told, a couple days, man. But I still do pretty good at cleaning up. I've got my soap, I got the water, so I do got to up the size or get more water jugs just so I can stay cleaner when I'm camping off grid and everything. I left my solar shower down in Texas, but I don't even know if I would have been able to set it up where I am and stuff here. Like, when I'm at the shop, there's cameras everywhere, obviously watching the land and shit. So they're not gonna want to watch me fucking shower, of course not, right? But when I'm in Crownland, it'd probably be all right. But there's always a couple people around on that campsite, so you know I could open the doors, I guess. But so one of the big things I'm gonna be getting is the tent that sits off the side of this thing. So when I open the side doors, I'm gonna have the tent with a screen at least, and then eventually a cover that goes all the way around, right? And then hopefully my buddy Nick Nombre there and Andrew Joseph get their fucking vans going. Nick's already got a van, but he hasn't done fuck all with it. And Andrew's just getting back to work, so I was talking to him, telling him we'll just get a fucking van, man, because right now he's staying in the hotels and shit. And I get that. You want to shower and stuff every day and get breakfast, but for the price you're paying, man, fuck, you might as well just go to the gym, get a fucking gym membership just to shower every day, right? But I'm gonna stop babbling. That's the end of this episode, baby. I gotta thank you guys so much for watching, even what I'm fucking trying to do. I am trying to get back on schedule with the band interviews, man, but right now it's fucking hard to even make sure I have internet and stuff. And then yesterday the guy never got back to me, or on Sunday there, so I was going to be getting him to make up a bunch of new intros for all the different shows. I'm still probably going to do that, even though he never got a hold of me or answered me yesterday about the interviews. So unless someone else has an amazing deal, I need 3 intros. I need one for the Gypsy Life, one for the cooking show, and one for the band interviews, which I already have one, but it'd be nice to have a couple, and then I can run different ones, especially with the band interviews. I'd like to have a couple on stock. But I definitely would like an intro to my Gypsy life, whether it's fucking animated or however you guys do your magic. But if you fucking know how to do that, get a hold of me. Let me know, and we'll definitely talk out a deal, especially now that I'm back to work, because it's been almost 6 months since I've had any kind of money come in at all. So I've been fucking learning to live with absolutely nothing. So now that I'm back to work and shit, I'm gonna have something, but I'm gonna live like I have nothing anyways, just so I can save my money and get the wood, get the permits, get all the shit I need to fucking start building. So we'll go into that plan later on this year. I got to drop some drawings, maybe pull some plans off the internet, find out which one I like the most, and then that's the one I'm going to show the township. So I got some new shades because I went to Mark's Work Warehouse. Yeah, I cashed in my gift card that I had, so I got new boots because these ones are ripped and torn, and I step in any kind of water, my feet are wet all day. Fuck that, right? And then they had these right at the thing, so I finally got another pair of fucking decent aviators, baby. Yeah. So once again, man, thank you guys so much for watching this and supporting me and standing behind me when I'm just doing whatever the fuck it is I do, right? So either way, play it loud, play it proud, baby. Thanks for watching this episode of my Gypsy Life, and hopefully soon I'll either have a band on or go and cover some live music, man. I'm just broke as fuck, so I'm in the process of getting my bank account back stocked up. So after this pay, I'll probably won't have fuck all, but my next pay I'll be able to bank a bit and still keep up with the bills for the festival, right? So either way, that's July 27th, I believe. Pretty sure that's the weekend. So we have the 5 bands. We have Devin Cox opening us up, solo artist from Fortunate Losers. Johnny No Cash is coming in. Our very own Andrew Joseph. Corners of Sanctuary are coming up. I'm pretty sure they're out of Philadelphia. Don't quote me on that. And then we have a local band out of Peterborough, 7 Day Riot. So this year's going to be really good for July. The food's going to be amazing. We have games, there's camping, there's swimming. You can either come for the whole weekend and buy the weekend pass. We have family passes if you're bringing you and the kids and the wife. It's obviously kid friendly. There's swimming. We have all kinds of activities for everybody to do. Lots of room for camping. If you're coming in for the day, we have just the day passes. If you're coming for the day and eating dinner, we have those passes as well. You just got to let us know at hollywoodandbones@gmail.com. I'll put the fucking email up here in the top. Other than that, baby, fuck, play it loud, play it proud, man, and keep it real. You know, don't fucking chase after stupid shit. Take what you need, and that's all. You know. But either way, play it loud, play it proud, baby, and we'll talk to you guys all soon.